I think nah, it's still a little too high. Sorry about that, everybody. A little rough start here. Trying to get the angle just right, everybody. All right. I think that's going to be about as good as we can do right now. My name's Eddie G. This is Bay's Showcase, and welcome to our live stream for today. Today, well, today marks, the start of a new year. We're on the 3rd of January, and 2025 has been kind to us so far. If you happen to be here with us Wednesday, which was the 1st of January, New Year's Day, we did run 2 live streams. We approximately ran about 7.5 hours worth of footage with those 2 live streams combined. I do believe in the morning it was 2 hours and 45 minutes ish for the Rose Parade, which was amazing. And then the one in the afternoon was about 5 hours and 45 minutes ish. And that was, yeah, 5:45, I do believe. Wait, 5:45, 6, 7:45. Yeah, it was either that or 4 hours and 45 minutes. I think it might have been 4 hours and 45 minutes, actually, for a grand total of like 7.5 hours combined. The one in the afternoon was our Surging Sparks giveaway stream. We ripped open a complete booster box. It was sealed. We gave away all 36 packs. First 12 packs went to general chat, which was completely open to even non-subscribers of the channel. Second 12 packs was subscribers only, so you did have to be subscribed to the channel, but some people had an extra opportunity of getting more packs that way. And then the third group and fourth groups, they were both members only. We did hit over 50 likes for that stream. I think we were like at 73 likes for the final count. So since we did hit over 50 likes, we did a bonus giveaway in that stream at the end of it all. It was Shrouded Fable. Shrouded Fable didn't do too great for that bonus giveaway at the end, but it was fun nonetheless. A bunch of pack battles, so that was truly great. I do see the first person in our chat today was Kristen Marie saying, "Hi, Eddie. Drop the like. I'm watching the show right now. Have a great stream, fam." Thank you so much, Kristen Marie. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much for dropping in. We're going to start off by opening up our little can of Red Bull for today. We do have the Amber edition today. So we are going with strawberry apricot for today's Red Bull. Let's go ahead and crack this open, get a few sips off of it. John Parker coming in with a "what's up?" How's it going, buddy? John Parker. John Parker was there during our live stream Wednesday. He did manage to get in the queue, I do believe, right, John Parker? I think you were in the queue for the Surging Sparks giveaway. Oh, yeah. That's good. Nice orange colored can right here. Is delicious. Yep, was fun, John Parker said. This coming Wednesday, John, which is the 8th, we do have our members only live stream. That's going to be our Paldea Evolved free booster box break. I haven't made the list yet for the roster for that, but I did take all the screenshots to verify who had membered up for the entire month of December. I took screenshots on the 31st, and then I took screenshots on the 1st of January to see if there was any changes. So I have the list on my phone for all the members. I believe there was 32 members that were a part of the Bays Watch crew, so they all get a guaranteed pack, and only 8 members for the collector squad. We're going to do 50-50 odds for those. They'll have a 1 in 2 chance at getting a free pack. So those last 4 packs for that booster box will be split among those 8 people from the collector squad. Usually it's a 1 in 3 chance, but we're doing a 1 in 2. Just, just to make it a nice, clean 36 pack break. In case you probably did notice the thumbnail to this video showed an accomplishment that we recently had on that live stream that we had on the 1st for the Surging Sparks giveaway. We had a few memberships that were donated throughout the stream, and they helped us reach over 50 memberships now on the channel. If I'm not mistaken, I think we're at 53 memberships right now. 53 memberships in total. It doesn't mean 53 people on the Bays Watch crew, but I do think it was like 40 people or more that were actually a part of the Bays Watch crew. So, assuming that everybody who had membered up in December stays a member or renews their membership, and they're part of the January memberships that are either renewed, purchased outright, or gifted, it's looking like we're going to have a very nice February members appreciation live stream as well. We may have to do two booster boxes for the live stream in February for our members appreciation. It truly depends on how many people are truly membered up at the end of January. Um, like I said, if we keep the numbers at the current rate, we're gonna have to get two boxes because we're gonna have, I think it was like 40 or 42 people that are under the Bays Watch crew. That's like 4 packs or 6 packs more than what a booster box has. And then obviously all the other people that are under the collector squad, we would have to give them their 1 in 3 odds. So I have to like verify all the numbers. And as we progress throughout the month, there'll be more opportunities for people to get gifted memberships or for people to just purchase a membership when we're doing specific live streams. So it's fun. It's looking really good. I'm liking how things are gonna be looking for the channel for February, and obviously the rest of January. Just in case anybody didn't know, Wednesday, January 15th, so that's not this coming Wednesday, which I already said is Paldea Evolved, but the Wednesday after that, Wednesday, January 15th, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we're doing that second Andy live stream for this month. This month has two Andy live streams. Not only was there that Surging Sparks booster box that he gifted to the channel from January 1st, on the 15th, we're going to be doing Temporal Forces. Let me grab that booster box to show everybody. So this is the one that I was talking about. Temporal Forces is going to be for the 15th of January. So that's 2 Wednesdays away, basically. Not this Wednesday, but the one after. We're going to be breaking this live, and we will be giving it away in the same fashion that we did for our Surging Sparks booster box. If you weren't here for that Surging Sparks booster box giveaway, just make sure you rewatch the stream. Read the description for that live stream. It'll legit tell you how we did it, and it'll give you an idea of what to expect for the one on the 15th. Let me get another sip off this Red Bull. All right, let me see. How many minutes are we in? Only 8. So not going to take a Blinky just yet. I do have the Blinky right next to me. We have Granddaddy Perp today for our flavor of the Blinky. We did get a new pod, so we have a brand new cartridge set and ready to go for the night. We'll see how the night treats us today. For today, let me show you what we're opening. Just in case you didn't happen to read the title to this live stream, Hyborian Gates. This is an ongoing live stream series that we're doing. This is the second half of the booster box that was left over that I didn't touch after we did our live stream last Friday. Last Friday, we did pull one of the cards that we needed to pull. Which one was it? We pulled the winning card. That's a 1 in 375 booster pack chance to pull that card. We're going after the Angel Storm card, which is also a 1 in 375 pack chance. If we wind up pulling a Millennium pack, the Millennium pack will have another Angel Storm or winning card. When we pull the Angel Storm card, we are going to be doing another giveaway for a sealed booster box of Hyborian Gates. This is a vintage TCG from 1995, so it's not something way too easy to find, but I wouldn't say it's the hardest thing to find it either. If you look well enough, you will find it. But yes, if we get the Angel Storm card, we are gonna be giving away a sealed booster box. UPB was the winner for our last sealed booster box when we did pull the winning card, and it was a pretty cool card. I'll actually show the winning card right now. So this is the card that we pulled. That's a 1 in 375 booster pack chance. Let's see. There we go. So we pull another one that says winning. We're not going to give away a booster box for that one. We need to pull the Angel Storm one because we are attempting to complete a master set, and we won't be able to do it without that Angel Storm card. That is going to be one that's going to be a little difficult for us to get. So let's see. Once we hit 15 minutes, we'll go ahead and take our first Blinky of the day today as well. And I'm going to tear the top off of this box just so it's a little easier for me to reach in here and get packs. How's it going, B-Pop? Appreciate you dropping in. B-Pop says, Eddie, Yesenia, Kristen, John, have a great night. Time to crawl into bed. Yep, today is a bit later than usual than I like to run my live streams, but I was busy throughout the day. It happens. Let me reach in here. I'm going to take out all the booster packs, and I'm just going to have them right next to me. I'll leave the box down there so I could actually stick all the packs in there as I do open them. But here we go. We're going to start off with the first pack of tonight. Go ahead and open up this pack of Hyborian Gates Limited Edition. We are chasing those redeem cards as well. The redeem cards will give you an illustration by Boris Vallejo or Julie Bell. Obviously, they're probably not going to redeem it. It's a really old card, but it'll still be cool nonetheless to have that for my collection. Pidgey Boys coming in. What's up? Pidgey Boy saying, yo, bays. How's it going, bros? How's it going? Give you a little second one right there. Opening up Hyborian Gates right now. We just started our first pack for this second half of the booster box. We got a Jin card. It looks pretty cool. The Jin. Or Jin. I don't know how to say that. I always have a hard time with this word. I feel like you have to pronounce the D, and then I'm like, no, you don't. This one is testing. Okay. Restless. Okay, so we're pulling some cards that we haven't pulled, so that's pretty cool. Some new cards for us to look at today. B-Pop says, oh, I got a couple fantasy art sets by the makers of Hyborian Gates. Ooh, B-Pop, you do? That is freaking cool, dude. B-Pop, if you can, post that picture in our Discord server, B-Pop. Post that picture in our Discord server so I could see those fantasy art sets. I would love to take a look at those, B-Pop. This is going to be Nero's Gate. And this right here is what Henry refers to as... Oh, wait a minute. Give me a second there. There we go. I knew it had it. He refers to it as the fan card because it looks like a fan cutout. You see that little cutout there? So to him, it looks like those fans, you know, those Asian fans that you open up and it's like a small handheld fan. There you go. And then this is the card that was behind it that it was kind of stuck to. Doom Suit. Then this one is a very nice looking card. Utter Distraction. I do believe I would be distracted. Yes, I do. This is a sick looking card right here. This is a nice one too, right there. And that metallic shark. I like this card. Shout out to SR founder Shark. Do you know that Hyboria is a fictional age that actually inspired Conan the Barbarian? I did not know that, Pidgey Boys. That is pretty cool. I was listening to something on Hyboria and other fictional eras. Okay, so that I didn't know Hyboria was a fictional age, to tell you the truth. Makes sense. Hyborian Gates, the gates of that Hyborian era. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That is dope, dude. So let's see what cards we got here. White Magic Vessel of Deuce. That one looks pretty dope. Starship of Thang. I like that one. I like how a few of these cards together form like a big picture as well. I think a few of these I do have, but yeah, some of these are new. So some of these are going to be going to the master set. I think Deceiver is brand new. I don't remember pulling that one. And then Enchanted Falls looks pretty nice. I think I have pulled that one though. Restless. Yep. And I think testing might be new. So let's see here. Oh, we're at 16 minutes and 46 seconds. That means we can do our first little blinky for the night. Yes, we can. Blinky, blinky time, everybody. Quick disclaimer, since it's not 18 plus only for tonight. We're not doing the 18 plus only ones on Friday anymore. We've changed it. You could see the description to this video and it'll give you a little bit on that. You know, big shout out to Mimikyu Squad 410. But yes, disclaimer for today. If you're under 18 or 21, whatever the age is required for smoking in your area, then do not smoke. If you're not a smoker, do not start smoking. Do not pick up a bad habit. Do not pick up a habit that's detrimental to your health, that's looked down on morally, or that is looked down on in your specific area of society. Do not do something that someone is doing online just because they're a bad influence and you want to partake in that yourself as well. You should never let someone influence you online. Also, don't do something that's breaking the law. Like if your area is not 420 friendly, do not consume 420 and post it on the internet for everyone to see. With that being said, if you're over 18 or 21, whatever the age of adulthood is in your area, if you're already an active smoker and it's not something new that you would be doing, and 420 is fine where you are, then you're someone like me, go ahead and pick up your vape or your rig or your bong. Take a dab, a rip, or a hit with me because we're about to take our first blinky here on the night. I've got my pen ready to go. So let's freaking go. My Benjamin button, that's what they say. Benjamin. So we're going to go ahead and start off with our first blinky of the night. See if it gives us a little bit of luck for our second pack and on. Let's go ahead and start. Oh, yeah, I did take off the lid. Yep. Hey, Poke Kid, how's it going today? It's Friday. I think it might already be Saturday for you, though. Is it Saturday over there where you're at, Poke Kid, or is it still Friday for you? Ooh, this one looks pretty nice. Rumblers adds 10 to strength versus anyone immune to gain magic. Let's see. It looks pretty sick. There we go. Saturday for me, says PokeKid. Yep, I did remember that they were in a different time zone than I am. So, well, I guess they're all backwards. Let's go ahead and flip this over. So that's why I had to ask, PokeKid. You're welcome. You're welcome. How have you been? How have you been, little buddy? Yep, we got more than 50 members. I think we're at 53 members. So that's for the paid or gifted channel members, since we do have channel memberships up now, since we did hit monetization. Ooh, you finished the school year? Awesome. That's good to hear. This is Chimera's Gate. We've already pulled Chimera's Gate before. Let's see what color fan we get in this one. Blue. I know they're not a fan card. I just don't know exactly what this is for the game. I assume it has something to do with the gates. This is a nice card right here. Unicorn. When do you go back to school, PokeKid? There you go. February the 2nd. Okay. So you get pretty much a whole month off. That's pretty good. That is pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty nice. Crimson Courier. Sea Challenger. That one looks pretty cool. I actually like that one. Adds 10 to strength versus Atlantean Troopers. Energy Fields. Okay, I've had that one. Amazons of Troy. I think I might have had that one. Bringers of Light. Now that's a new one. That one looks pretty sick. Oops, almost dropped the unicorn one. Unicorn of Zen. That one looks pretty cool. Unicorn of Zen. It looks like a pretty vicious unicorn too. Lightstorm adds 7 to trooper strength. That was pretty sick. Lost in Thought. Monster Friendship. I think that's a new one for me too. Monster Friendship. That one looks freaking awesome. Protectors I've gotten. The Call I've gotten. Wax and Wane I think I've gotten. But yeah, this is a good pack right here. I am going on holiday to Australia in 2 days for like 2 weeks. I've never seen this card set. First off, congratulations on going on holiday to Australia. Is Australia really far from New Zealand? I don't know if it's far because I don't know where in the world New Zealand is in regards to Australia. But how is the distance from New Zealand to Australia? It's pretty near. Okay, cool. Okay. So it is in your section of the world. You're basically not going to be going like halfway around the world. You know what I mean? That's pretty cool. But it's pretty neat because it is a different country. So 3 hours away. So it would be almost like, so I'm in the United States, but I'm in California. And for me, I could drive to Mexico from where I am in California. It's about 3 to 4 hours away. So I understand what you mean. Like I could literally leave this country driving, and in 3-4 hours, I drive through the border and I'm in Mexico in another country. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to put 2 cards away. There we go. But I would assume that you might have to either well, you said you're gonna fly there, right? Oh, I don't think you said you were gonna fly. I'm assuming you're gonna fly there. Are you gonna fly or are you gonna be taking a boat? And then this set is pretty old, PokeKid. This is from 1995. It's called Hyborian Gates Limited Edition. There we go. There we go. Almost dropped the pack. Which one's this one? Lightbringers. I thought it was one of the cards I was chasing for a second. This one is Hell's Gate. You notice it only has one L, so it's Hell's Gate instead of Hell's Gate, like how we know hell to be with two L's. This time we have a black colored fan card. Again, referring to it as the fan card, as an homage to Henry. Henry is the one who sent over these cards to us. It is an extremely old TCG set. And I feel honored just to be able to open up a few packs and work on the private collection here. All right, let me review this pack and see what stands out from it. So far, I think most of these I have. Strength bonus, no. Sky Mistress. Maybe that one. Maybe that one I don't have. The Lightbringers, for sure, I feel like I don't have that one yet. And Berserker. I feel like I don't have Berserker. That one looks pretty sick. Trooper automatically wins battle, but must be discarded. Seems like a pretty nice card. Castle Rising, I don't know if I have that one. So that's a maybe. And Morpheus Calls, I feel like I don't have that one. Taskmaster, that one's a maybe. You can find a sealed booster box of this set for $15.26 on eBay. For those curious about it, says Kristen Marie. Thank you, Kristen Marie. I do appreciate that very much. All right, let me get another sip of this. So like Kristen said, this is a set you're able to find. You might not be able to walk into your local TCG store and just pick up a box of this because they might not have it. It's not the most popular thing out there, but it's interesting and it is something else. It is something different. Definitely not way too expensive. So it is something you could definitely pick up, rip a few packs for, and not break the bank on. This one. Making sure this one is, yeah, I could show it. There we go. Flutter Twins. Some of these cards are a little risque, but it doesn't seem that any of them have actually showcased any nudity. So that is why we're able to show these cards with no issues. Like I said, some of them are risque, but they don't actually show nudity. I think some of the waifu sets we have opened up are spicier than this. Those are definitely going to stay as 18 plus streams, the waifu boxes. Ooh, yellow or gold? That's cool. Posted the link in the Anything Vintage TCG section in your Discord. Thank you so much, Kristen. I really do appreciate that. I know she had posted up our Anastasia booster boxes as well, in case anyone is wondering about the Monday night series. Mondays we have been showcasing Anastasia the movie TCG. That one is by Upper Deck. Drop Troops of Zen. That one looks pretty sick. I don't think I have that one. Vampire Moon I definitely have. Bladesman I have. Viking Gods I have. Mist Dwellers have that. Nebula Cruiser. I'm not sure about Nebula Cruiser. Pond of Peace. I feel like I've got that one. That one looks pretty sick. Yeah, that one looks pretty sick. Painted Woman. Tarn Woman. Ultimate Battle. The Wall. Power of the Mountain. I don't know if I have Power of the Mountain. Flutter Twins and Power of the Mountain are going to be the other ones that I'm not sure if I have or not. So I'm going to put those towards the front. So the Pond of Peace, I'm going to showcase that. The Pond of Peace, in the bottom of it, shows Boris's signature. And it says copyright 81. But this card game came out in 1995, and it shows that underneath as well. So you see in the very bottom there, it's literally the like artist signature, and it shows 81. And then it shows the card like company or whatever, and it says 95. It's kind of odd. Kind of interesting. So this seems to be a card set that's designed after an art set that was already in existence. That's something. Again, I don't know very much about this set. I'm pretty sure most of you can probably school me on it. So, not trying to say I know too much about it. Give me 1 second. Oh, sorry about that. I felt that sneeze coming. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to go wash my hands. I will return, everybody. Hey, Nikita. Come here, mamas. I'm going to show you to the crowd. Nikita wants to say hello, everybody. There we go. Nikita wants to say hi. Look at her. Look at her pretty eyes. She's just staring into the phone. She sees herself and she's like, wait a minute. How am I there? But I'm here. I feel it. He's holding me. She's like, but I see myself on camera. Yeah, I know, mamas. It's confusing, right? It's okay, look. Look right there. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Yeah, she's adorable. There you go, mamas. You're gonna be on your little couch? Okay, baby. We got her a little couch recently, so she now has a little couch right here next to my streaming area. I'm gonna post a picture of it soon on Discord. It's adorable. It's adorable. Let's continue our opening and see if we find one of our chases. We need the Angel Storm card. That's what we're chasing out of this. There we go. Wow. This one is pretty sick. I remember this card. We pulled this one already. That's not it. I got faked out for a second. I thought we pulled Angel Storm. I'm getting deja vu with this pack right here. Europa's Gate. Definitely a different gate card for this portion of the opening today. Red Henry fan card. Rar. It's okay, baby. It's a fake rar. It's fine. There's no real rar right here, okay, Nikita? She made a little, like, mumble when I said that word, so I want to make sure she's not afraid. There we go. Let me look through those really quick, but I don't think I really saw anything that stood out. Nope. Nothing really stood out to me in this one. Let me see something really quick. Okay, cool. I think I might have to blow my nose again. Give me 1 second. Yeah. My allergies are acting up a little bit, so sorry about that, everybody. There we go. I can see again. Let's see what we get. Ooh, this one looks a little different. A.F.T.L reduces Hyborian troopers' defense value to 1. Yeah, this definitely looks a little different. I don't think I have this card. I probably don't have that last card either. Or that other one that I just showed. This one I do have. Obviously, I've got this one. We just cased it a little bit ago. That as well. That one was one of the ones I pointed out in the beginning. Thoth's Gate. There we go. Thoth's. There we go. Ooh, I'm almost dropping the stack of unopened cards here. There, go back. This one, I don't think I have this one. The Archer Fletchen. Ah, this one looks cool. Ton. Soaring Eagle on this one. I know we've gotten that Soaring Eagle before. Moon Companions, we did get that one before. Silencers, we've gotten. Moon Dance, we've gotten. So just the first three were possible new additions there. And we're gonna keep going. Next pack. Snake Minions. I think I've already gotten that one before. Oh, Hera's Blade. I'm not sure if I've gotten this one or not. Light of Day. This one looks pretty cool. Doris Gate. Chaos monsters lose 1 in strength when this gate is in play. Okay. This is a pretty interesting gate card. There we go. This one looks pretty sick. Oh, and then it's gonna complete a photo, right? So it'll go like that. Or this one is a zoomed in portion of this, actually. Yeah. Yeah, actually, now that I see it. So you see that? So this one is actually a bigger portion of what's going on here. This one looks interesting. This one looks new. I think this one we've gotten. This one we've gotten. And this one for sure we've gotten. Let me check this one out. Vortex Quake, I think that one's new for sure. Maybe the new arc. Maybe that one's new for us. And Noah's Way. So that's cool. So there's the new arc and the Noah's Way. I didn't know those were cards in the set. Path's Handmaiden. I feel like we've gotten that one. Light of Day was one that I think might be new. Bengali might be new. That's that tiger one. That one's pretty sick. Oh, and then Hera's Blade. Cool. So we have a few additions maybe there. It's always good to see a few cards that you'll be adding to the list. So that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so we have 3 left, and then we'll be halfway through. It's only 16 packs for today, but it's because each one has 15 cards. So it takes us a little longer to showcase these. Lightning Thrower. Discard this trooper and vehicle to purge a dimension. Damn, this sounds like an OP card. Oh, 2 cards there, sorry. Okay, she was covered up. Made sure she was covered up a little bit there. So this one has a lot of the sea based ones, the Atlantean ones. The Hyborian Gate. Green. Oh, is this it? No, this is not it. I thought it was the Angel Storm card. I'm telling you, I'm expecting that card to just pop up. Let me see which ones might stand out as something new. Maybe Sigmund. That one looks like it might be new. And Surprise Attack. And the Lightning Thrower. I think the Lightning Thrower was a new one. Let me see something really quick. Okay. Next pack. Ooh. Flamethrower is going to be our first card here in this one. Add 6 to attack value versus Atlanteans. Flamethrower. Lightning Daughter. This one looks pretty sick. Lightning Daughter. Hey, how's it going, Cardboard Collectibles? Thank you for stopping by, buddy. Showcasing some Hyborian Gates cards today. Part of the Henry Daddy Friday Night Livestream series. He is the one who sent us over 50 booster boxes of this set. And we're only a couple booster boxes in. We haven't opened up way too many of this set yet. Osiris Safety. It's from 1995. Not a big, widely known set. It's not the most popular set, but it's something interesting. It's vintage. He sent over a few sealed cases of this stuff. So it's actually pretty nice. They're between 29 to 30 years old. And I get to crack them all fresh. No, not in production anymore. No. So this is something that if you find, you're gonna find them like on eBay and stuff. I think Kristen Marie had posted a link in our Discord server to sealed booster boxes on eBay for like 15 bucks for this series. Yeah, there's a few cards that are pretty hard to pull, like 1 in 375 packs. One of them is worth 60 bucks. The other one, I don't think it's worth more than like 10 bucks. But there's a few like redeem cards that you were able to redeem for like pieces of art back in the day. Those are the ones I'm chasing. Those are extremely hard to find. You're not gonna be able to redeem it for a piece of art more than likely because obviously like it's well past its like end date for that little thing they were doing. But like for your master set to have a redeem card that you didn't send in to redeem, it's pretty epic. Just for someone who's, you know, making a master set, which I'm currently doing. Let me see. Okay, the red series, I think that, or C-Res. There we go, the red C-Res. I think that's a new one for me. Maybe Reaver. And then Lightning Daughter, I think, was probably one of the new ones. Okay, cool. I like to learn about different sets. Yeah, and then I like opening packs in general. So when I was told, well, I give me a second. I'm gonna blow my nose. Let me just get off camera to do that. Give me a second. Sorry about that. My allergies are acting up a little bit today. Yeah, so I first found out about this set because we had an order that was placed by Henry Daddy, one of our mods. He sent it into the channel, and inside there was some Mighty Morphin Power Rangers packs. I believe they were the puzzle packs for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie set, and it was pretty cool. But there was two of these that were tossed in as well, just two loose packs. We opened them up, and I thought they were kind of neat. It was something new. So Henry Daddy asked me, would I be interested in ever opening them, like on the channel or whatever? And I was like, yeah, like it's interesting. Like it's something I don't see like anywhere else. I've never heard about them until I opened them up. And I told him it'd be cool to chase, you know, the three big chases. The three big chases are going to be Angel Storm or Winning. Both of those cards are 1 in 375 packs. And then there's the Ancient Gate, which is a 1 in Millennium pack, and that's a 1 in 1,000 packs. When you find the Ancient Gate, that's going to be the redeem cards. So it's a 1 in 1,000 pack chance, which is like insane. He sent 50 booster boxes over. Each booster box has 36 packs. He said I should, in theory, possibly get one of each of those three chases. I did pull the winning card, which is 1 in 375 packs. This is the winning card. So this is one of those three chases. When I pulled this, I did give one booster box away to UPB, so he gets a sealed booster box. I'm currently going after the Angel Storm card, and if I get that one, I'll give another booster box away. If I hit the Ancient Gate card, which is in the Millennium pack, we're also going to do a booster box that we'll give away at that point. I just opened Marvel Studios packs today for the first time. That's neat. What did you pull in those Marvel Studios packs? Or how many did you open? Well, first, yeah, start with that. How many packs did you open? And then after you tell us how many packs, let us know how many cards are in each pack. So that gives us an idea of how many cards you went through for today. Let's go. Dawn Retreat. I think this one's a new one for me. This one looks pretty sick. I opened a box, 6 packs, I think 5 cards per pack. Okay, so you went through 30 cards. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's a cool little like collection box, huh? Was there any pulls that you were like really proud of that you were after? Winner may draw 1 extra card per turn if in control of the chase dimension. Oh, chaos dimension, my bad. There we go. Star Warrior. one too many. There we go. That one looks pretty cool. Let's see what stands out to me in this one. The Khufu's Blessing. Maybe Blaze. That one looks pretty freaking sick. Dawn Retreat stood out. So 3 of them. 3 maybe in that pack. I don't know the value of it. Oh, I don't know the value or if I pulled anything good. Well, I mean, it's okay. Not everything is going to be for value or whatever. Obviously, we're opening up these. These aren't to make money or anything. We're trying to complete a master set. And we get to say that we went through booster boxes of a vintage TCG set over 25 years old. And we have documentation here on the channel to prove it. So it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. There was a Kevin Bacon canvas card. Looks cool. That sounds pretty dope. Kristen Marie's still here, lurking and watching my drama. If you need me, just shout my name. Sounds good, Kristen. Sounds good. Thank you so much. And a Star-Lord Chris Pratt Portraits card. That one sounds pretty sick. That one sounds like... That one might be something, you know what I mean? Here we have Lights Godling. I think this one's a new one for us. This one's backwards. Sorry about that. I think this one's a new one for me as well. They're made by Upper Deck? Okay. Upper Deck makes those Anastasia cards that we've been opening up on Mondays. So that's pretty dope. I think this one's a new one that I haven't gotten either. Yeah. Mermaids, you have that. Yep. I've been pulling a lot of mermaid cards on this one. The Atlantean ones, Kristen. Cronus Gate. Owner may draw 1 extra card per turn if in control of the Gaian dimension. Yes, it's beautiful. Love old mermaid art, says Kristen. Once we figure out what's extra and what's not, I'll start setting aside some of those Atlantean cards for you, Kristen. I'll add a few into your prize bag, okay? They'll make their way there. Because I'm sure I'm going to have quite a few extra mermaid cards. Serpents. Oh, yeah, I've pulled Serpent City. White Grasp is going to be something new for sure. Rock the Relentless and Lights Godling. So we have 3. Okay, says Kristen. I'm sure you're going to love all the mermaid cards we give you. Especially since some of them do complete like a big picture. It's pretty nice. Next one. So we're already done with our first half. We have the second half of what we have left for opening today. Cool. Solidity. We always have that card upside down. That first freaking card. And then somewhere in the middle, we get other cards that are upside down too. This one is Oceanus Gate. That's cool. The big ocean. There we go. I have been enjoying opening Lorcana 2, still have not pulled an enchanted. I'm right there with you. We have not been able to pull an enchanted. I think every Lorcana opening I've had has been here on this channel. So there, all those openings are on video. For the most part, I feel like we pull at least our value. Whatever we pay for the Lorcana cards, at the end of most of those openings, we got at least pulls worth that much back. So for the most part, it's been pretty good. Um, I hope with time Lorcana goes up in value. That would be pretty epic. I don't know how it'll fare with time, but I'm just hoping with time that it does accrue value and stay like with that value. I hope it doesn't just accrue value short term and then lose everything. How many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. I'm hyped for those Sailor Moon boxes I'll be opening in 2 weeks. Drop the link, Kristen. I gotta blow my nose again. Drop the link for that. All right, I'm back now. Sorry about that, everybody, but I had to step off to blow my nose. And then I had to wash my hands. And while I was at it, I'm like, I'm going to use the restroom really quick. So sorry about that. But I had a little sneezing fit right there. So let's see. Let's see what I missed. All right, so Kristen did drop her link. Okay, birthday stream. I'll try to check it out. OMG, I'm watching um, F money sign, Thailand, boys over flowers, and the male lead kidnapped the female lead and dressed her pretty, then basically said, "Be my girlfriend or else I'm dead." Dang, that's pretty crazy. Crazy, Kristen. F4, not F money sign. Okay, F4. Looking forward to see their cardboard. Awesome, awesome cardboard. Thank you so much for letting us know you'll be checking out that live stream. I'll be there. I'm one of the mods on Kristen's channel, so I'll be helping her out, making sure that everybody in the chat is behaving and acting pretty decently on that day. It's gonna be her birthday. We want to make sure everybody's respectful, you know. Let's continue the opening. We have 6 booster packs left. Before we do, I'm gonna take a blinky. It's been a little minute. We need a blinky for some luck, so let's freaking do it. She just threw her shoes at him and said, "Money can't buy me." I had to do the voice. I just had to do the voice because in my head, she said it in a sassy manner. Let's freaking go. Thank you, Kristen. Kristen is our Blinky manager, and she did approve all Blinkies today. All Blinkies on today's stream approved to you by Kristen Marie. Let's go. Let's continue our opening. I might present brother-in-law Juan today on stream towards the end of stream. He might pop in and say hello. Yeah, Goria is very sassy. She's got spunk. I like it. Today's my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. Yo, that is awesome, Cardboard Collectibles. 1 year on YouTube. Yo, that is no easy feat. Trust me. When we hit that first year, we were like, holy moly. A whole year passed by. We were having a hard time believing it. It was something else. We're about to hit 2 years at the end of January here. I do believe, let me check really quick. Yep, on the 31st of January, which is the last Friday of the month, that should be our 2-year anniversary with YouTube. I don't know where the time went. I really don't know where the time went. Let's go ahead and showcase some non-Pokemon cards. Not a Pokemon stream today. Let's freaking go. This is a sick looking card right here. It really is. I think this one might be a new card for me. But yeah, congratulations, Cardboard Collectibles. Kristen Marie, if you can, please drop the link for Cardboard Collectibles. If you have not checked out Cardboard Collectibles, think about doing so. Today marks their 1-year anniversary on YouTube, and they are right here hanging out with us in the chat. Do us a favor when you get a chance. If you're rewatching this later at home, you're going to see a link dropped in a short moment. It's going to be by Kristen Marie. That should be the direct link to take you over to Cardboard Collectibles. If you can, check them out. If you like what you see, think about subscribing, because that way you could continue to see what Cardboard Collectibles pushes out in the future. And it's completely free. It won't cost you a dime. There it is. I see the link. Cardboard Collectibles, direct link to them right there. Thank you very much, Kristen Marie. I do appreciate that. They're a friend of the channel. As you can see, they are a member. So members do get special shout outs. Members do get link drops. You know, members, you don't have to worry about asking for shout outs. Members, you don't have to worry about asking for link drops within reason, of course. Like if a member asks for a link drop every 5 minutes for the entirety of a stream, I'm gonna cut it out and say no. But right here, Cardboard Collectibles didn't even ask. We did it. There you go, buddy. I think this is a new card for me too, by the way. Dagda's Gate. Owner may draw 1 extra card per turn if in control of the Hyborian dimension. Let's go. There we go. Also, you do not have to necessarily member up to get a shout out or a link drop. We do shout outs and link drops for non-members as well. As long as you're someone who's cool, hanging out with us in chat, and we get along with you, you'll get one. You'll get one in due time. I've been a member of YouTube since April of 2011. 14 years for Kristen Marie. That's a mighty long time right there, Kristen Marie. It really is. That's what's up. That's what's up. She's one of the real OGs right there. Ship of the Ages. That's a possible new one. Niall's Gift. Maybe, but I feel like I got that one. Lifters, I feel I got. That one I got. I dropped it. Boon Companions I got. All right, so Goblin, I think it is new. Ooh, Wingling might be new. That one looks a little new. Mountain Challenge, not sure. Treen, I think that one's new. Rider, no. Bengali, no. Easy Rider? Maybe. I don't want to sneeze. I feel like a sneeze wants to come. I feel old, says Kristen. No, not old. Experienced. Experienced. That's the word we will use. I've had the channel for a long time, but 1 year since I was Cardboard Collectibles and started doing content. Got you. This is the card we dropped, so we're going to do rip test. This is how you can see that it's a real card. You see how it has that same ink that you see in the Pokemon cards? So they go through a similar print process. When you do the tear test, you see that same look that you see on Pokemon cards. That's pretty cool. See? Oh, this one will be on this side. But see, it has that. A veteran, says Cardboard Collectibles. That's right. Kristen Marie is a YouTube veteran. And that's not to make any jokes of anyone in the armed services. It's just saying that in the YouTube community, she's a veteran of this community. There we go. Gate ship is what we're going to start off with right here. You seen me on DPM's video. I may have come out in a few of DPM's videos. Yes, that may have happened. Which video are you referring to right now? So I can elaborate. But didn't start making content until last year, so probably a year of content. Okay, so 1 year of content under Kristen Marie's belt right there. This card looks pretty sick, by the way. Winged Piercer. I feel like we've already gotten it. Oh, the new one. So that's going to be the Chad Gigabinder. You saw me in the new completed Chad Gigabinder video. Yep, I did. There's a few entries that I was a part of for that series, But yeah, it was a total blast coming out in it. I felt really blessed and very very lucky for having him allow me to come out in the final edit of it. And I feel very blessed for the shout out that he allowed me to have for the channel as well. Pat's an amazing individual. He really is. Apollo's Gate. All cards lose immunity to gain magic if this gate is overloaded. Here we go. And then that binder was given away during Card Party 2. So that was pretty amazing. It's amazing knowing that I participated in that challenge, that I added to that challenge, that I helped contribute towards the success of the challenge, and that there was a winner who will have that in their collection. And, you know, there's a little piece of base showcase in there. Kristen Marie says, correction, 2 years of content. My very first video was mail from PFB. Pokey Fun Boys. Nice. So let me see what stands out for me here. Maybe Gold Ice. Maybe Stone Dragon. Maybe Weapons of Yanni. I don't know about Red Rob. Maybe. Maybe Winged Piercer. So there was a few, like 5 cards in this pack that might go towards the master set. Or I would at least have to verify if they're gonna go towards the master set. That's very awesome, Cardboard Collectibles, that you did see us in that video. And I mean, you're seeing us right here. You're able to recognize us in that. So that was cool. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like a little celebrity when people bring up seeing me in Pat's video or anything like that. Or I came out in one of Vault's videos. That was kind of cool. And I remember when it happened, like, I didn't even realize I came out in Vault's video. I got hit up by like 2 or 3 other friends in the community, and they're like, bro, you came out in Vault's video. And I'm like, I did? And then I went online and I checked it, and I was like, I came out in that. It was mind blowing. It was mind blowing. Kristen Marie, oh, the Gigabinder Chad. Yep, saw you in it too. I was like, hey, it's Eddie. Yeah, I knew Kristen would recognize me. I knew she would. But yeah, the Gigabinder, that Chad Gigabinder series, an amazing series. Definitely worthy of checking out if you haven't checked out Deep Pocket Monsters videos. One of the greatest ones. And I'm saying that because, yes, I took a part in it. Did you know Pat was making a video, or were you just there? So it's like I said, I came out in a couple of them. In most of the content I've come out with Pat, I didn't know. I just happened to be there. But in one installment for the Chad series, I didn't necessarily know what he was gonna do for it, but I knew he was gonna be at a certain place for an event. And knowing that, I knew he was gonna be filming, and he was still in the process of completing that series. So everybody assumed it was gonna be for that Chad series. So I did know for one of the installments, hey, I'm gonna go and I'm probably gonna see him, you know, making a video. It's probably gonna be for the Chad series. So I did take some cards with me, but I didn't know uh which um which set he was gonna be getting cards from. So I just sort of took a bunch of stuff with me just to make sure that if there was something he needed from any one of the generations that I had cards from, that I'd be able to be like, hey, here you go, Pat. Let's get it going. And that was gonna be like my contribution towards it. But he didn't reach out to me and go like, yo, Eddie, I'm gonna be over here. Meet me over here. No, like, he posted he was gonna be at this public place. And he did kind of do like a shout out or like a call to like SoCal creators, like other creators from around the area. So it is something that, like, being in the industry, and it sounds kind of funny because I'm not really in the industry, but like I'm kind of like I got my toe in the industry. You get me, like in a way, but like being a part of this community, um, I was able to know, hey, this is going on. I am a SoCal creator. I was able to go. I do know Pat, like he does recognize me. He every time he sees me, he's like Eddie G, and it warms my heart, you know. But again, he didn't reach out to me directly or nothing. He just kind of put out a mass call. I responded to it. I took the trip all the way down. It was a couple hours drive. And I participated and I was in it. And that is, and there is, sorry. And that specific instance is some of the content that is in that Gigabinder series. Again, he didn't tell me, yo, Eddie, this part that you were in, we're going to put it in the final cut. You made it. No, you're just kind of there. He does his whole thing and he cuts out portions of it. Not everything makes the final cut, so you're just kind of like, will I be in it, will I not? And then you see yourself in it and you're like, yes, I made the cut, and it feels amazing. You get me? Um i i hope that kind of covers it, and I don't know if that was too long of an explanation, but like I tried to kind of like make you see it how it was. You get me? Kristen Marie said, my very first live I'd love to take down due to personal reasons with a certain individual that Eddie and I no longer associate with, but I'm afraid that it might mess with my analytics. Kristen Marie, if it's over a year old, it won't mess with your analytics if you take down a video. Um, Go to the video and then go to last 365, and it'll show you all the watches for views and hours on that specific video. And if you see that it's like really low, like less than 1% of your overall watch hours that are current or your overall views that are current, it won't mess with it. Let's see. Can you put it on private, Kristen? I don't think it'll affect anything. Oh, yeah, he's right. If you put a video in private, it does take it away from your analytics. So it would affect the analytics in the way that Kristen is saying, but the video would still stay there and it'd be viewable for her. What's this one called? Mutating. This one's a new one for me. I don't think I've pulled this card. TL Master Gaming, we're doing Hyborian Gates. We were having conversation about me coming out in a couple of Pat's videos. There was a question as to whether I knew, where is it? Did you know Pat was making a video, or were you just there? There we go. So there was a explanation about how I've come out in a couple of those videos, kind of. And then Kristen Marie is talking about removing one of her first live streams, and she was inquiring or saying she doesn't know if taking it down would like mess with her analytics. So that's what we're currently talking about. All cards lose immunity to gay and magic if this gate is overloaded. And I think I only have like 4 booster packs left for this set. I'm gonna check right now. Let's see. What looks to be like I might need it. Oh, maybe Vortex Dish. That one looks like I might need it. Ooh, and Dark Challenger. That one looks kind of different. Okay. Salazia? Maybe Salazia. That one looks kind of interesting too. Mutating definitely looks like I might need it. And maybe Lightning Striker. Maybe Formulators? It's a year old. Only 48 views, so safe to remove. Yeah, I would say it's safe to remove. But right before you do so, go to watch hours for that 365-day period and just let me know how the watch hours look on it. Because if it's 48 views, but it was a long stream and all 48 of those people watched it in its entirety, that could add up to a few watch hours, and that might have some effect. But if it's honestly not way too much, it's not gonna affect you much, Kristen. It really won't. 3 packs left. Eight, 18.5 hours it says for 365. It's under 20 hours. What is your total watch hours for that 365-day period? Like if you go under analytics and you go watch hours, for your whole account for that 365-day period, what how many hours is it at? Death Taster. This one's pretty nice. I don't think I've gotten this card. Check this one out. This one's crazy. And then Tamer. I don't think I've gotten Tamer either. Zapper. I don't think I got this one either. This is a good looking pack right here. The dog's barking. Corbin. Maybe I got Corbin. I'm not sure if I did. Yeah, this one's looking cool. Zabin Tat. That guy I got this guy for sure. And I've gotten this one. Boar's Gate. I think I know what's setting off the dog. I heard someone breaking ice right now for a drink. They have ice in the freezer, but it kind of freezes up and you got to break it apart sometimes. That sets off the dog. Unicorn. Ooh, this one looks kind of different. Oh, no. We got this one earlier today. There we go. That was a pretty nice looking pack though. So there was a few that I knew stood out to me. Where are they? All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards stood out to me from that one. So let's see. Let me see if I could bring up my analytics so I can walk you through that one really quick. All right. So if you're on YouTube Analytics on a PC and you're on your dashboard, you go to the 3rd tab, which says Analytics. And then you're going to see like your channel got this many views in the last 28 days. You're going to see views as one box, watch time as one box, subscribers as one box. And then you might see another box that says estimated revenue. You hit the 2nd box, which says watch time. And it's under that 1st tab, which says overview. And then in the top right corner, where it says last 28 days, it's a drop-down menu. You change that to last 365 days. And now you'll see watch time for last 365 days under that box. It'll give you the exact amount of watch hours that you've gotten. And then we'll just subtract 20 from it. And that'll tell us more or less whether or not it's worth it to remove that video. You get me? There we go. All right, we got 2 booster packs left. Let me go check on something. But yeah, if you can, Kristen, just check on that in the meantime. But I'm going to check one thing real quick. I'm back now. Okay, found it. Total watch hours for 365 is 205. Okay, so it's less than 10% of your total watch hours for 365. It won't be a big change to affect your analytics, but you'll be at around 190 watch hours. You'll be at around 190 if you do it. It wouldn't be that bad of a deal if you do it, honestly. It wouldn't be that bad of a deal. It is taking a 10% hit, but in theory, that is something that should be recoverable, like with maybe 2 streams. You get me? So 1 or 2 streams kind of makes up for that if you remove it based off the analytics. That's the way I see it. It's basically see it as a dead stream. Since you don't want it up, it's just like a stream that you ran it, but it's like a dead stream, like it doesn't help out your numbers. But as long as you run another stream, it kind of makes up for it. And I mean, you're still doing content, so obviously you are running other streams. You are going to be recovering those hours, you get me? Grow alt. If not used in a battle, allows player to draw 1 extra card at end of their turn. This looks like a new card too for me. By the way, I did go check. Oh, we got a redeem card. This is not the special redeem card that we're looking for. This is one of the more common redeem cards. This was for a promotional item. This is not the one that's the Ancient Gate card. We will still sleeve it up though. Battler allows Trooper to move to a dimension without use of a gate. This is new for me too. This one looks new to me. This one we pulled earlier. A few of these we pulled earlier today. Anubis Gate. Plus, Kristen, you also have more subscribers now. So if you do remove that older live stream, it won't affect you as much, since running a live stream now should do better than that older stream did back then. I also think about it that way. Removed it. I did notice that the MMPR unboxing I did got more views. The MMPR ones in my channel have been doing good. So people like the Power Rangers. They do. It shows. So let's see. This one had 1. The school ship looks pretty sick. Allows troopers to move to a dimension without use of a gate. So Battler and school ship are both pretty much the same. This is pretty sick. Nice. Oh yeah, so I went to go check if Juan, my brother-in-law, had gotten here because he was gonna be stopping by, but he didn't get here yet, so he won't be showcased tonight. I wanted him to pretty much rip open the last pack, so that was gonna be my big like reveal of him before we reveal him with some Lego content. But yeah, that's not gonna happen today, so I'll rip the last pack right now. We're going to be ending our stream pretty soon. Today's stream, again, a little late. we did want to go like between 6 and 7. I started at 8:30, so much later than usual. I do apologize for that, everybody. Yeah, the MMPR lives did get more traffic. Exactly. What's your favorite MMPR crossover? Mine is In Space with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. That was actually a pretty sick event, TL Master Gaming. I'm gonna have to rewatch some clips of that now after this stream. Like, you just, like, memory unlocked. Like, something I had forgotten about, and you just reminded me of it. Jaded Couple. Reduce Osiren Fool's defense total to 1. A lot of people like the Forever Red. Scorpion's Sting. I think this one's a new one too. The Forever Red one. Remind me of that one, because I'm not gonna remember it off the title alone. But which one's the Forever Red one? There we go. This one's not it. No, World Essence. Yeah, Kristen Marie loved it too. Yeah, it suited the era pretty well. Where all the Red Rangers show up for a big battle. Was that one a movie? That, or was that like in the actual like television series? Because I know that there's been a couple of like movies that came out. I wish I remembered the names, but I know that I watched a movie pretty recently, and I think it showcased Billy back in there, like the original Billy, like he was back. I can't remember it off the top of my head. Or am I thinking of that movie? My feet are cold, but I'm too comfy to get up and get my fluffy socks, says Kristen. Oh, Peace Peak might be a new one for me. Nevik looks a little interesting, but that might be new. Scorpion Sting, I think, is a new one. And Jaded Couple. Did they do a crossover with the Beetleborgs? Or I feel like they did a crossover with the Beetleborgs. Let me know, TL Master Gaming, if I'm remembering this wrong. Was there a crossover with the Beetleborgs, or was it the Blue Beetle? I feel like it was the Beetleborgs. Because if they did a crossover with the Beetleborgs, that might have been one of the ones I liked a lot as a kid. But I don't know if that's like a false memory that I'm recalling, or if that actually happened. Like, but I feel like they did something with the Beetleborgs. Because I remember when I was a kid, I liked that cartoon, the Beetleborgs. Oh, and by the way, that was the last pack, everybody. So that did conclude our opening today. I'm just going to wait to see if I get a response from TL Master Gaming, and then we're probably going to be ending the stream today. I do apologize again for being late today, everybody. Didn't expect didn't expect to be delayed so much today, but I was. What about the one episode of Dino Thunder where Tommy saw all his former Ranger forms? Ooh. Kristen Marie's throwing us a curveball now. She's like, it's Tommy. She's like, favorite one's got to be one with Tommy. Let's throw that one in. I don't know all the crossovers they did. All right, let's see. Let me look that one up. That's gonna be the last thing I look up for today. But I feel like they did a Beetleborgs crossover. Let me see. I'm checking Google. Did the Power Rangers do a crossover with the Beetleborgs? Uh, mm. Okay, so it says 5 Beetleborg suits were reused in the Power Rangers Wild Force episode Forever Red as remnants of the Machine Empire who would plan to reactivate Serpentora. So Forever Red is an episode of Power Rangers Wild Force, and the Beetleborgs were in that episode. Oh, okay. Hmm. Okay. That's something. And then it says Power Ranger Turbos and Big Bad Beetleborgs team up. So it says, was that a thing? I guess Power Rangers Turbo versus Big Bad Beetleborgs. Hmm. Okay. All right. Let's see what chat says. Oh, all right. Kristen Marie dropped a link for one of them. Tommy versus his past selves. All right, so I'll watch that one after the stream, Kristen. Thank you so much for that one. There was a Beetleborgs comic. UPV. I loved Beetleborgs. I don't know why though. Dude, growing up, the Beetleborgs was an awesome freaking Saturday morning cartoon for me, man. I honestly thought Beetleborgs was similar to like Power Rangers because of like the suits and like the style and stuff. Like it just reminded me of it. But that is the end of our stream today, everybody. I know today we didn't have too big of a turnout. It's not a Pokemon related stream. Pokemon streams usually do pretty good. Power Ranger streams do usually pretty excellent. Lorcana and Yu-Gi-Oh does good. Sometimes Hyborian Gates and Anastasia have done better than others. Today it didn't do way too great, but I hope whoever did join us liked the cards that I pulled, at least seeing them. We didn't pull any crazy chase card today, at least as far as I know. If I ever pull something crazy and I'm not aware, just drop a comment in the video. Let me know what I pulled and why I should have been more excited for pulling it. We're going to find out eventually, with a little bit of time, what cards I have from the set, what I'm still missing, and we're going to try to set up a list so we have active cards we're pursuing in the future openings. Did we want to raid someone? Not really a bunch of chat. Nah, we won't do a raid today because there's only like 5 people here, and out of the 5 here, I honestly think only like 3 of you have been active. So I feel like 2 people are just lurking. So we won't do a raid. It's okay. Next stream is set for Monday. That's gonna be Anastasia. So we don't expect too big of a turnout for that one either. That one is going to be around 6 or 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're still completing Yesenia's master set and Sandra's. Sandra needs 16 cards. Yesenia needs 7. And of course, we're still trying to get some more spicy cards for Kristen Marie so we could help her in the completion of her master set. Cardboard Collectibles saying, have a great night. Thank you very much, Cardboard Collectibles. Congratulations on the year on YouTube. Uh, Hip hip hooray. Thank you for being here. We want to thank everybody that came by to say hello. Kristen Marie, much love. I truly appreciate you. UPB, thank you so much for stopping in, pal. TL Master Gaming, thank you for chatting it up with us. And anyone else who I may have forgotten, again, short-term memory. Let's end this one on a bang, and let's take a final blinky for the night. Let's go, baby. My name's Eddie G. This is Bay's Showcase, and we're out of here.